Hi everyone, welcome to day 2 of the Coach Sneak Peek. I hope you enjoyed yesterday learning a little bit more about what we do as coaches. With that being said, I wanted to spend a little bit of time today because I've been coaching now for a year and a half, and there are a lot of times that I'm talking to people about coaching and I get these reasons why they don't think coaching is a good fit for them. And a lot of times they're myths. They're things that also held me up from coaching for a long time. And so I don't want you to waste your time on things that are not true. So I want to make sure that I'm very clear, give you some of the things that kind of held me up before, and let you know what the real truths are about coaching. So one of the reasons that people tell me that they can't be a coach is because one of two things. One, they are not in the best shape of their life, like maybe they're just starting out on their health journey, or they have no big transformation story. So maybe they only need to lose like 10 pounds, or they only need to lose 5 pounds, or they're just trying to be healthier, and they feel like unless they have a big transformation story like me, that they're not going to be successful in this business. And so neither of those are true. I started I became a coach at 340 pounds. That's when I weighed on the scale the day I became a coach. I did it as a discount for a while, but I actually started working with people when I was just under 300 pounds. So I was nowhere. I'm still not at my goal weight. I am still 50, 60 pounds away from where I would like to be. But this is part of this is sharing with people how you're getting healthy and inviting people to join you. So to be completely honest, not being at your goal weight, I think can be an advantage sometimes, because you can approach it in that manner, and asking people to join you as opposed to telling them what to do or acting like they're on their own can help you be a little more successful. The other thing is the big transformation story. So yes, I've lost a lot of weight, and I do think that helps to get people interested sometimes. With that being said, coaching is so much more. It's building personal relationships, it's building connections, it's getting to know people, it's supporting and helping them. So I can plaster my transformation story everywhere, but it's not going to convince people 100% to work with me. And I have a lot of successful coaches, Annie, for example, who are doing great as coaches, who didn't have big transformation stories. I mean, Annie also got healthy, and she did the ultimate reset and figured out some things that were going on with her body when it came to eating different foods, but she didn't lose 50 pounds or 100 pounds or anything. She lost a smaller amount of weight, and yet she's still been very successful at this business. So I feel like being a coach is a lot less about having the perfect body or a big transformation story, and more about building relationships with people and building connections. So you should be working on your own health, but at the same time, that's not going to make you a successful or great coach. Another thing that I hear from people is that you have to be, I don't know anything about workouts, and I don't know anything about food, and I feel like I don't have a lot of knowledge. They think that they have to be a nutritionist or a fitness trainer, in order to be a successful Beachbody coach, and I am a perfect example of not that. I don't know a lot about healthy food. At least I didn't when I started, and I've learned a lot. I also have just done the workout program, so I let the experts do the work. I let Shalene, Shaun T, Tony Horton, I let those people be the ones that are giving the nutritional advice and what workouts people should be doing. That's what people are paying for. Our job is to support them, to answer questions that come up. Beachbody has a ton of resources for us at our fingertips, a great FAQ section that if somebody asks me a question, like for example, how long are the Insanity workouts, or what level for working out would an Insanity workout be? I can go search Insanity in the FAQs, and it's going to give me all of that information. So you do not have to be an expert about Beachbody, and you do not have to be an expert about working out or nutrition stuff. You're going to have lots of support and help on that. You're really, truly just helping people with what you can help them with, and then getting resources for them on the things that you don't know as much about. And then another myth that stops a lot of people is they say, I'm not a salesperson. And to be honest, sometimes that's kind of hurtful to me, because a lot of times there are people that are working with me, and I like to ask the question, do you feel like I'm a salesperson? Coaching is not about just pushing a hard sale on someone. We're not posting our websites and advertisements all over our Facebook pages 24/7 like some other companies do. We're not adding people to groups when they don't want to be part of them. We're inviting people. We're sharing with them our stories. We're sharing with them the resources and the tools that we have available to help them. We're providing post support, so we don't just sell something to them and then run away. We put them in challenge groups, support and accountability groups. We do one-on-one support. And so if it was selling, I would sell something to someone and be like, okay, you have your stuff, good luck. But no, we spent a lot of time being very authentic about how we share with people because we don't want to be seen as salespeople. I don't want to be a salesperson. And if it was just about the hard sale, I would be pressuring with people and I would be pushy. And that's the exact opposite of what we want our coaches to be. So I've been extremely successful in this business, not being a pushy salesperson. So I know you can too. So if you're saying to yourself, I can't do this because I'm not a salesperson, I want you to stop right now and I want you to think about maybe how you connected with someone in this group and really ask yourself, were they a salesperson to me? And I would hope the answer would be no. That's not what our team is about. So those are some of the myths or things that seem to hold people up from wanting to be a coach. The last one I'll say to you is a lot of people say there must be hidden fees. It must be super expensive. You have to have inventory, and none of that is true. One of the beauties of this business is that it's not a lot of hidden fees. You pay one fee per month to be a coach. That's it. You don't even have to do Shakeology if you don't want to. As a starting out coach, if you want that 25% discount, you're going to pay the one fee. Same thing with inventory. Beachbody takes care of all the shipping. They take care of all the inventory. So that's not our responsibility. So if you're sitting there thinking that you're joining like one of the other companies where you have to spend $300 and you get a whole bunch of product you have to sell, and if you don't sell it, you're stuck with it, that type of stuff, it's not. The only investment you're making is in your own health and fitness, and then paying the monthly fee to have websites and to have Beachbody take care of the inventory and the shipping. So that's it. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that if you were listening, that if one of them came up and it fit for you, that hopefully I've eased your concerns. I definitely don't want people not doing this for the wrong reasons. So if any of those were holding you up, I hope this was helpful. So have a good day.